This is the top half of my indigo blue bikini. I hope you guys do realize that everything I'm feeling right now has nothing to do with me per se. You know what I mean? It has to do with my knowledge of how scared and terrified, how terrified my mom must be right now. She had a false sense of security. She used to tell me, my psychiatrist told me that, Mary, you can't ever put me in the hospital again as long as I take my medication. Yeah, Mom, but your medication can stop working, or you can take it incorrectly because you're confused. Anything can happen, And as it stands, she had a false sense of security, and even though she loved me and wanted, to stick up to Marion, she just had a false sense of security, and that was that. And with the INACCESSIBLE cancer dying and whatnot, she just didn't want to rock the boat, and now it's too late, because hopefully I'm wrong, but knowing my aunt, her ultimate plan, because it fits in so well, it means my mom won't be a burden on her anymore. And even my mom saw it. She has a sister that's been sick ever since I can remember, which means probably before I was even born. She just was never right in the head, and something trauma happened to her with her husband, and then she was never the same. And then they fucked up their medication, and she's had electric shock. All this, she's gone. She's been gone. And my mom's biggest fear, she would say to me, but when she's feeling fine, false sense of security. She could have, she was able to think she should have trusted me. She knows how smart I am, and we could have gone to the elder abuse, to free lawyers, to whatnot, and I have money. We could even, and I just needed her on my side, and then in the end I acquiesced. We'll wait until so-and-so, the INACCESSIBLE cancer dies, and now look what happened. Oh well. This is my mom when I first moved in, and I helped her drop 25 pounds, and I think she grabbed, I can't find her phone book. Luckily she has another one. I don't know. I think she grabbed her phone book, even though Marion has her cell phone, because otherwise she'll call everyone and anyone. But Marion, I think she grabbed that in the photo album she's been showing everybody. So I can't show you the pictures of her when 25 pounds less, but this is me and my mom when I first moved in here, and Omar and her dog Angel. That's her with Omar and Angel. And that's her with me and Omar and Angel. I have better pictures, just because, even my mom didn't want to show these when my cousin came down, like, Mom, what's wrong? They can see how thin you are. I just wanted you to show a picture. I didn't print out the other pictures yet, for you. And she didn't want to. I'm like, fine, show them at the family cookout, the ones that I got where you're thinner, She wanted to show pictures where she's like, you look beautiful, and Mom, you look fine. If you had never lost the weight, that would be the picture, but, so whatever. Now she'll wind up being in the mental hospital during the family cookout. She'll be in the mental hospital during her birthday. She won't even have visitors. They don't let you in your first section to have visitors right away. What are you going to do? I break down, and what does it accomplish? I break down, and it accomplishes nothing. I'll wind up section, and the dogs are screwed. So I have to stay strong. Well, and Mary can come here anytime she wants. Remember, it's really her house. But she did do this all in a deceptive. She tricked my mother. My mother's naive, trusting, gullible. She trusted her sister, and this was the end result. And even when I gave her an opportunity to change it with the INACCESSIBLE cancer dying, she didn't want to rock the boat. Laura, I'll do such and such, and she promised me she would. If I get a lawyer, Mom, will you at least talk to the person? Yeah, I will. And even my shelter friend said, you should probably wait until the INACCESSIBLE cancer dies. Even my shelter friend said it, because at that point, if you try to fight Marion will be all, caught up in that and upset with that. Well, guess what? My mom couldn't handle the fact that the INACCESSIBLE cancer is going to die very soon. My mom totally lost it. I believe this fell right into Marion's plans. I believe, and my mom does too when she's sick, because when she felt like Marion might be and she was getting scared, but she was just too sick. Even I felt she had to go in the hospital, but Marion can't be trusted. She says to me, they're trying to turn me into, name the woman who's been locked up in nursing homes or mental hospitals and whatnot her entire, ever since she broke down before I was even born. So over 44 years ago, whatever, she's the oldest. And my mom feared that. They're trying to turn me into so-and-so. Yeah, I know, Mom. But you trust Marion. You won't listen to one word I say. I will acquiesce and wait until so-and-so dies because you're fine. And light switch. They all know his cancer is going to die soon. My mom saw her frail, skin and bones. My mom, whatever. My mom can't handle the stress. And that's it. No mas. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? There's not one damn thing I can do about this right now. You understand? There's nothing. Even overall, there's nothing I can do. There was hope before. We could go to LWs together, free lawyer, whatnot, talk to them, get it all on the open. Nope. Not with her drugged up in a mental hospital. Marion has all the power. Marion can do what she wants. It's over. Well, it's over. It's all in Marion's hands, and Marion, as we know, cannot be trusted worth shit. Because my mom's going to be, with the other cancer dying, my mom will be even more of a burden on Marion, because I know it's cancer. But before she had cancer, I used to take my mom places sometimes and whatnot, The bottom line is, that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. I'm skinny again. Oh, whoop-de-doo. 161.6. I stepped on the scale like 5 times. It said 161.6, and then it said 161.4. But I know it's right. I didn't eat that much, and yesterday, I think I was 163 point something. But I saw my shelter friend yesterday, and I got a California bikini wax, and times like this, when there's not a damn thing you can do about it. If I dwell on my poor mother and how terrified she must be, I'm going to lose it more. I have 2 babies to take care of. Granted, they're not children, but I've never had kids, and I don't even really like my mom's dog that much, but I won't abandon her. So now I have 2 dogs to contend with, and if it falls into, I'm sure Marion will sit me. I'm sure she'll be like, Laura, there's nothing we can do. Your mom's just lost her mind, and she needs to be committed for 6 months or whatever, and then it'll turn into forever, and we have to sell. She'll do it nicely because she's a fucking conniving bitch, like she accused me of being when I was just trying to help my mom. She's the conniving bitch. She's the one who did this behind my mom's back. She's the one who explained nothing to my mother. She's the conniving bitch. Threatening my mom she's going to throw me out, and my mom wanted me here so badly, going to throw me out. She's a conniving bitch. She just wants power over your money. I'm going to have her thrown out of there, when I was just trying to help my mom do what Marion should have done and didn't, But all Marion heard, and Marion's a control freak, she heard my mom, she witnessed my mom having autonomy. Oh my God, my mom's standing up to me. Oh, Samantha is standing up to me. Oh, Laura's behind that, and I was. She was right. I was. But my mom has every right to stand up to her. Power of attorney doesn't mean you're queen of the universe over the person you have power of attorney over, but my mom, it wasn't done through the courts, but whatever. Whatever. What are you going to do? I have to plan what I'm going to do. I'm so used to my life just being hell, so anyway. I'm used to my life being hell, and this is just a new hell. Hell upon hell. But it would be really bad if I didn't have my shelter friend, let me tell you. If I didn't have my shelter friend, I'd have you guys who don't have